Hello everybody, my name is Anomalord, and today you join me in a slightly different hat. And normally this is the part where I would welcome you back to another exciting episode of Let's Play Pokemon Platinum, but I'm not going to do that, because today we are not actually playing Pokemon Platinum. We are in an alternate reality, where on the day I started this Let's Play, I instead picked up Pokemon Diamond. And the reason we are playing Pokemon Diamond today is that last time we arrived in Eterna City, all well and good, but there is actually a Pokemon I wanted to get in Eterna Forest to use on my team. The problem being, when I was planning out my team, I didn't consider this, but you actually can only get this Pokemon in Pokemon Diamond. It's not in Pokemon Pearl, it's not in Pokemon Platinum. So we have had to transition to this alternate reality in order to acquire this Pokemon. Back into Eterna Forest, and you will also notice that it is very late at night. Well, not very, it's almost 9 o'clock. But it does need to be nighttime in order for us to find this Pokemon. So it's sort of convenient that this is where things happen to line up in my schedule today. Alright, it is going to be in the grass here in Eterna Forest. So I will meet you back here when we encounter it. Or not, I'll get lucky and it'll be my first encounter. Alright, this is a Murkrow. Murkrow is a dark and flying type Pokemon, which is a little bit of an interesting type. And it was introduced all the way back in the Gen 2 Pokemon games, Gold, Silver, and Crystal. On its own, it's not really anything all that special, it's just sort of a subpar flying type Pokemon. But they have made some additions in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and Platinum that make it really something quite special to use, and it's something I've never tried using before, and since that's kind of what I was going for with this playthrough, I figured, why not? Our special guest today will be Monferno, the Monferno, which is the only Pokemon I have in this file, aside from a Bidoof that I needed for Rock Smash, and quite frankly, with Monferno as powerful as it is, it could totally sweep through the next gym, but that's not what we're doing. Alright, starting to throw Pokeballs, and I've learned from previous attempts that Murkrow's catch rate is a bit lower than I thought it was, so we may be here for a second. I bought some extra Pokeballs because first time I went to record this, I realized I only had 4 and ran out immediately. And when you buy 10 or more Pokeballs, they throw in a Premier Ball, which is the same thing as a Pokeball, but it just looks funny. Let's throw that, see if it works. 1, 2... Ah, darn it. I was hoping. Now see, the problem is, I can't actually weaken it anymore, because if I do, it's just gonna kill it. Ah! You know what? Bidoof, your time has come! You'll actually be useful for something, other than breaking rocks. Unless you die immediately. Oh yes, Ghost-type moves don't work on you because you're normal. Yay! Let's tackle it. It tried to use it again because it's an idiot. Alright, well, that's a little bit lower. Let's try throwing Pokeballs at it now. Not that I think this will have much of an improvement, but you know, every little bit helps. Unless it doesn't shake at all. You have moves that affect me. Why are you just using Astonish? You have Pursuit. You have Peck. You have other moves. There we go. Got it. Murkrow was caught. It is believed that seeing this Pokemon at night will bring about ominous occurrences. Ooh, boy. I hope I don't encounter any of those as we give it its nickname. And we're going to give it a nickname in homage to a cartoon I watched a little of recently. We're going to name it... where's the F? There it is. My buttons aren't as responsive today. There is not enough room for this. Yay. We're just gonna do Good Feather. There we go. That works. Alright. so now we have Good Feather, the Murkrow. Let's have a little bit of a look at it in here. We got Jolly Nature. I should have up what that does. I do not. Often dozes off. It has Super Luck for its ability, which heightens the critical hit ratios of moves. That's really good. And its stats are sort of nah, but that's alright. We'll get it there. And it actually has pretty good moves to start out with. So, I mean, I guess it's not true that it's completely useless to start out with, but in the original games, it just sort of didn't go anywhere. That is not the case in Gen 4, as we will see. But, now that we have it, we need to get it over to Pokemon Platinum. And how the heck are we going to do that? Well, I will tell you once we switch back to Pokemon Platinum. Alright, we're back in Pokemon Platinum, and we're going to go somewhere in the Pokemon Center that we haven't gone before. You may have noticed that we have these two escalators here, and you have them in every Pokemon Center. But you may be wondering, well, what's up and down those escalators? Well, we're going to be finding out what's up the up escalator today. If we go up it, we will find a couple of rooms. Which one of these do I want? Is it you? Oh, the Pokemon Communication Club. Nope, it's not you. I don't think I can actually do anything with that. How about you? Union Room, that's what I'm looking for. We're gonna go into the Union Room. DS Wireless will be launched, yes please. And this will involve saving the game. Saving a lot of data. It always does this before you do any sort of wireless thing. While it's saving a lot of data, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on my DSi XL that I have handy, which has in it my copy of Pokemon Diamond that we just saw. Now I have teleported into the Union Room here. And in just a second, I'm going to enter the Union Room on my copy of Pokemon Diamond. Ah, and you hear that sound. Someone else has entered the Union Room, except it's not someone else, it's me. It's me again on the other DS. And so if we go and talk to me over here, talking to Anoma. Anoma has contacted you, awaiting a response for Anoma, is what it says on the other screen. This is Anoma, is there something that you wanted to do? I would like to trade, please. Alright. Anoma has offered to trade, is what it says on the other DS. Will you accept this trade offer? Why, yes I will. Alright, let's trade. Alright. Now, you see here we have a complete layout of both my team in Platinum and what my team in Diamond is. So, we want to get Good Feather from Diamond into Platinum, so what I'm going to do on this game is I'm going to offer this Bidoof that I just caught to trade, and then I'm going to offer Good Feather from Pokemon Diamond. I'll just hit yes on both systems. And the Bidoof will be traded to Anoma. Bye-bye, Bidoof. And it gets sent across the dimensions, and the 4 inches, not even, like the 1 inch between these two systems, across the universe. And like a gift from the heavens, Good Feather has arrived into Pokemon Platinum. And that is the warm welcome we will give to the newest member of our team. And now that we've done that, there are other things you can do in the Union Room, and I may go over them later. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to exit the Union Room, we're going to exit the Pokemon Center, and we will continue and see what Eterna City has to offer. Alright, I can now cordially welcome you to another exciting episode of Pokemon Platinum. And we're going to have a look around Eterna City. Now, as we saw, Team Galactic's hideout is here, but that's not necessarily what we were here for. We wanted to go fight the next gym. Now, if we go and have a look, we can see it's all the way down here, and we've got someone standing out front. Who are you? Hi, I'm Gardenia. I'm this town's gym leader. My last challenger was this awfully speedy young guy. Oh, good. Seems Barry has already made a mess of things here. Actually, his name was Barry. Ah, yes. Might have known. He told me about you. He said another challenger's on this way, and said the made me antsy. At my gym, no one gets to battle with the gym leader, me, until the end. The challenger has to beat all the other gym trainers first. I'll be waiting for you in the back, trainer. Don't disappoint me. So unlike in Oreburg, we just get to go right into the gym this time. So I think that is what we are going to do. And welcome to the Eterna City Pokemon Gym. Now you see here, we've got this flower clock, and that's going to be our puzzle. Beating the various trainers is going to make the hands on the clock move, and that's what's going to allow us to actually progress, fight the other trainers, and eventually it's going to move into a position for us to fight the gym leader. But we gotta start with the first person, which is going to be you. And I think I still have... Do I still have Cabbage Patch out front? See, this is what I get for not checking. I do have Cabbage Patch out front, and obviously Cabbage Patch isn't really going to do an awful lot of good against other grass-type Pokemon, so we're going to send in Pen. Now, of course, Pen is also weak to grass, but, you know, it at least does have a flying-type move, so that's kind of what we're going to have to work with for now, I think. This whole team sort of is not very well set up for this gym. We do now have Good Feather, and Good Feather is going to be sort of helpful. But Good Feather is also level 10. Although, because it is a traded Pokemon, a fun quirk of traded Pokemon is that they actually gain experience a lot quicker. So, after this battle is over, we're going to throw Good Feather in the front so it can start to get some experience. A lot of these battles are still going to be a little high-leveled for it. Maybe. Actually, it might be able to do some of them. We'll see. But, in any case, if it can't, I can always switch into Pen, which is taking quite a bit of damage, even from these sort of small fry gym trainers. So, obviously, we're not in as ideal a situation for this gym as we were for Oreburg. Alright, did take down the Roselia, though. Pen got... Yeah, that is quite a lot of experience. Still didn't get to level up, though. Yes, and now you see the floral clock will move. Very slowly. And any day now, it will allow us to walk over there to where we will find our next trainer. Before we do that, let's throw Good Feather in the front. Alright. Oh yeah, before we continue, I should talk about something. So yeah, got the Soothe Bell at the end of the last episode, and I did not remember what that was. What it is an incredibly useful item that Cabbage Patch has immediately been given, because it will help boost friendship, which Cabbage Patch needs. Now, the other thing I did that I did off-screen is I went into Eterna City's Pokemon Center. I misremembered this as being in Jubilife. It's in Eterna. And I got this Pokechap, and this is the Friendship Checker. If I tap on a Pokemon, it will show me how friendly they are with me. Now, Pen is off the edge of the screen, so I can't tell. Pen has one small heart, and that means that Pen's friendship with me is good, but not as good as it could be. Now, Cabbage Patch, where are you? Yes, Cabbage Patch also has the one small heart, and what we're looking for is for Cabbage Patch to have the two big hearts. So, we've got a little ways to go, and unfortunately we're not going to really get there at all in this gym, because Cabbage Patch isn't really going to be useful. We need to be using, Pen, and to a lesser extent, Good Feather. So anyway, with that out of the way, I'm gonna throw a potion onto Pen just to make sure that it doesn't die, and we're gonna take on our next trainer. My Grass-type Pokemon can dole out some serious special attacks. I won't let you win easily. Alright. That sounds like fun. Aroma Lady Jenna, you have got a Badoo. This might be something Good Feather can deal with? Let's try it. Oh, down to half health in one shot, but oh, it didn't damage me, but it did paralyze me. That's gonna be a pain. Water Sport, okay, that's gonna do a whole lot of good against a flying-type Pokemon. Actually, Good Feather might just be fine. Discriminating against it for being a level 10 Murkrow. And you see there it says I gain boosted experience, traded Pokemon do that, so it's gonna level up a heck of a lot quicker than it would if it were a Murkrow I just caught in Platinum. It got up a level and a half from one Badoo, so we're doing pretty good here. Now, my concern is that if I heal off the paralysis, it's immediately going to do it to me again. Okay, it did another thing that traded Pokemon sometimes do. They sometimes, if you don't have enough gym badges, won't listen to you. So I told it to use Peck, and it instead used Haze. Now, I didn't think that would be a problem, because usually the first gym badge actually gives you control of Pokemon up to, like, level 20. Apparently that's not how it works in Platinum, so Good Feather isn't necessarily going to be listening to me. This is a good start. Good Feather pretended not to notice. Okay. Okay, things are going well. Please do something. Ignored orders, use pursuit. Why did you do the first two fine, and now you're just not doing it? Please do something. Thank you. Yay, critical hit, super luck. 348, it's gonna get it up to level 12. Can I please get a 13 from that? Ah, darn it. Darn it. Concern it. We got another Badoo here. Just gonna try and peck it. Gonna use Water Sport. It's not gonna do anything. We're gonna peck it, and it's down to half health. Now this one's level 17. I think that's quite enough of this voice for now, thank you. They keep using Absorb, which doesn't do enough. Oh, for God's sake. The annoying thing is that because it's using Absorb, it's slowly recovering health, which means that it won't obey. You know what? Screw this. Pen, your assistance is needed. Pen, you are needed to deal with this errant Cabbage Pat. There we go. At least Good Feather gains some. Level 13. Alright. And if you excuse me, I will take a second to heal Good Feather. After we watched the clock move, and as she said, the fountain behind her will also actually stop, which means that we can walk back to the Pokemon Center if we want to. Alright, now I will take a second to heal. Alright, walking on over here to our next trainer. You can't win when you're distracted by the lovely aromas of Pokemon. Sun Tzu, The Art of War. You can't win when you're distracted by the lovely aromas of Pokemon. Another Roselia. Alright. We'll try this with Good Feather, and if it doesn't listen to me, we'll switch it out. Okay. Starting off strong. Whoa! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the power of Super Luck. 927. Jesus. We're gonna get 2 from that? We are, level 15. See, these are the great things about... Oh, and it's learning Wing Attack. That is a much better flying-type move. This Murkrow Lander, you can tell I haven't actually used one. Alright. Wow. That was a good start. And before it doesn't listen to me again, there's only our gym leader left. Oh, wow, we're already there. Okay. And indeed, that opens the way to the gym leader. However, with the whole catching spree at the beginning of this episode, I'm afraid that we are out of time. So, next time on Let's Play Pokemon Platinum, we are going to go and have a lovely little chat with Gardenia in the form of a Pokemon battle that she might win. I don't know. We'll see. Join me next time to find out. Leave a like and subscribe if you care to, and I will see you all next time.